Guess who's back? Back again. Fat Crim's back. Tell a friend. Oh, yes. Oh, what took me so long? You right, Brandon? Gosh, I didn't even realise it's been like, what, a month? This is outrageous. Absolutely terrible from me. Given the fact I stream near enough every day for 2 months, to then disappear for 3 weeks is outrageous. I'll be honest. Brain fart already. It's been 14 seconds. Just sort of got a bit bored of F1, to be honest. That time that I did my most recent stream where I played the game, I did 3 races back to back to back, and it killed me. But we're back. Welcome. Now, as the title suggests, we're starting yet another My Team career mode. I did a Cadillac one a couple weeks back. The vibes were crap. I think it's because I was still reminiscing. Because obviously I did the Checo and Cadillac career. That got deleted, so I did a Cadillac My Team. The vibes weren't great, so I binned it off after 1 episode. And today, we're kicking it off with Lamborghini. So, I'll only go through a couple of things, because no one really cares, to be honest. Lando got disqualified, he did, indeed. That was tough. As a person that wants Lando to win, it weren't ideal. But he's got it in Qatar, all good. So this is the calendar. It is a 16 race season because I'm probably not going to get through 24, let's be honest. We've got obviously Melbourne and Suzuka today, and then obviously it's just sort of bog standard. No Monaco, which is good because I realise that Monaco is just cheating because you just win because the AI are really poo. We've also got some tracks that I usually don't include, which is Brazil, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Zandvoort. There's a couple of good ones as well, so that's that. Of course, we are in Lamborghini, so we have the livery and the race suits. How do I actually check that? I don't know. I think it's here. There we go. So the livery that we have is this one. It's very clean. It's a nice green and black. There aren't many teams that have this colour scheme, maybe apart from Sauber. Actually, that is basically just Sauber, isn't it? They're also black and grey. Oh, well, you'll spot the difference anyway. There is also a little limited edition one-off livery that I'm thinking of running during that Monza. So that's cool. And then, obviously, the race suits is this. There you go. It's the same. You also get to see one of our drivers for this series. We are going to be driving... Are we driving as... I forgot. Are we driving as Jenson Button? Or... I don't remember, actually. To be fair, I made this career mode about 2 weeks ago and then just left it. So I don't actually know. So who's our other driver? Oh, yeah, Victor Martins. That's who we're driving as. No, we are driving as Jenson. Yeah, I remember now. I remember when I set it all up. I will be driving as Jenson Button in this career mode. Why? Because I like him. Anyway, I think that's all we have to go through. I think we just get straight into Melbourne because I feel like it. I'm going to go for a harder tyre what's it called? Allocation, that's the word. Purely because I'm really bad at saving tyres. And, of course, I have been playing the game a little bit. It's not like this is my first time playing in 2 weeks, but I am going to give myself the excuse of if I'm a little bit slow or off pace. It's because I haven't played in a while and the car's a bit poo. As always, I mean, this is my... Actually, I forgot to mention that. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm currently experimenting with dual format streaming. So there's like a vertical one and a horizontal one. I have no idea if it's working, but I've got it up, so we'll see. And as always, if there is any issues with the stream, video-wise, audio-wise, let me know, because I can't tell myself. Decent. Now, let's make sure I've actually got this correct, because I don't want to go into the race with, incorrect settings. So that's the correct difficulty. That's good. The settings. Yep, good. And then we want a half race with a full quali. Good. Right. Lovely stuff. Let's go.
The long wait is over.
Okay, yeah, shut up, Natalie. I get it. Oh.
Season, and before the show gets well and truly...
Hey mate, this is Mark. This is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time together. And obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss
I seem to already have tech problems. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Well, I seem to already have tech problems before I've even started. My wheel doesn't work. Alright, give me a second. Let's see if I can fix this. It's a great start. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to come back and things are just going to work seamlessly, are they? Ha, what am I thinking? What an idiot. I can't get the bloody USB out. There we go. Oh. I don't think that was... Oh. Hang on. Does it work now? Hey, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that happened. You're back? Oh, I am back, mate. I am back. It's just one of those where, like, I shouldn't have been gone for nearly 3 weeks, but... Yeah. The car looks... It definitely... Yeah, the car does look good. I'm very pleased with the livery. To be fair, it's the only livery that was available on Overtake, like, modded. That was actually quite a fascinating story, though, because obviously I lost the Porsche career to... I just realised my webcam's going to be unaligned now because it's been... Ow. 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 Why am I over there? No. 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 That'll do. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah, I lost the Porsche career to corrupted files, and then I thought, oh, everyone's going to want to see it return, because the first time I did a poll for it, it won by a landslide. I think it got 100% of the votes. So I sat there, made a whole new My Team with Porsche and everything, went through the entire calendar, and did like 5 lap races to recreate my own result, so it's kind of back to where I was, only for Lamborghini to absolutely demolish the voting. Hang on, that webcam's annoying me. You're gonna have to give me 5-10 minutes. My first stream in 3 weeks. I need to, like, you know, make sure everything's good. Come forward, please. There we go. Left. Ah, it's perfect. There we go. And put that there. Okay, I'm sorry. That has to stop. Okay, thank you. Alright, we can play now. Let's go. Alright, welcome. I'm only really doing practice just so I can get resource points, and also I've not driven this car yet, although... I mean, it's going to be, like, bad, obviously. It's a brand new My Team, but, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Melbourne's always, like, my best track, or one of my best, so I'm hoping for a good result regardless. Ah, I'm dead! That's very loud. That's very loud. Let me know if that's too loud for you lot, because that is loud. Yeah, it's good to be back. I mean, like I said, I have been playing the game. I was playing the game yesterday, actually. I was playing some ranked. I haven't played ranked on this year's game. Just because it's a bit dull. You wait 10 minutes for a lobby, you get into the lobby, and then you get murdered in turn 1. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. But it was good fun. The equal performance cars are great. Too loud? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is vital in Formula 1.
Wait, why am I going in there? I know! What do you think about the fact there is no F126? I think it's great, to be honest. Because, I mean, this game's pretty good, but, I mean, what are they going to do next year that's, like, a whole new game? I mean, to be honest, I still think the upgrade is going to cost a lot of money. But surely it's not, like, 40, 50 quid, which is what they're asking for, the, you know, a brand new game. I can only really say what I really think about it with, you know, how good F1 2027 is, because, like, yeah. I hopefully, but because they're not doing a whole new game, they're just adding, obviously, like, the new cars. Hopefully that means it comes out a bit sooner, so I can get my hands on Checo Perez and Cadillac a bit quicker. Do you know what I mean? And I love this game. It's one of my favourite F1 games, so, it's alright. It's good. Cool, look at that for some tyre management. It's a good thing I chose the harder, like, tyre allocation, because that's my tyre management. Doesn't help I got this twat in front of me, but there you go.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
No, hey, we're not running that again, mate. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm fine. I will not be running anything. And yes, I might have been gone for 2.5 weeks, but I will still be raising my glasses every 34 seconds. That hasn't changed. Nothing's changed. Go! I'll probably only do 3 laps in this. It's a bit boring, to be honest. Like, it is very boring. Car feels alright, though, to be fair. Trying to think of anything else that's gone down in the last sort of 2 weeks in my absence. I played time trial for the first time, like, properly, rather than just doing 1 or 2 laps. I did a good, like, couple of hours. Managed to get top 1,000 at Jeddah, which I think is quite good, considering I use, you know, assisted braking. Which probably, I mean, that track, there's only there's 2 hard braking zones. So, obviously, that track, you're going to lose less time than, say, I don't even know, anywhere else that's got hard braking and, like, more than 2. But still, I was proud of it. It was a good lap. What it has done, though, is it's made my car feel, or it's made me think I've got a lot more grip than I actually do, because obviously time trial, you're using a set of softs that never wear in the best car you could possibly get. Meanwhile, I'm in a brand new My Team car on worn mediums. So, that's going to take some getting used to. Ah! I'm more bored. I broke my... How have you broken a PS5? That must have taken some beating for it to break. Actually, to be fair, I suppose it is a, you know, machine. It can just break whenever. That happened to my PC's power supply once. I was just playing and it just blew up. Had this massive bang, everything went black and... Yeah, but... That's unfortunate, that. That's tough. My condolences. What's this thing YouTube are doing now? When, like, someone chats, it doesn't show their username, it shows their, like, @ I don't want that, because that makes reading names a lot more difficult. You alright, Mibrahim? Whee! To be fair, I could drive any car around this track and I'll like it. I'll probably go to, like, Suzuka next race and it will just be very bad. I raged? Ah. I'm like the expert at that, to be honest. Obviously, as I've got older, it's better. But yeah, when I was in, like, my early teens, the shit I used to break. I've broken monitors, I've broken controllers, chairs, desks, the whole lot. But obviously, yeah, since, like, 2 years ago, I sort of realised, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. But I've never really broken a whole console before, though. That's a level that I haven't reached yet. So, in that regard, fair play. That's impressive. Who's my teammate? It's Victor Martins. I was going to drive as him because he's a rookie and, like, obviously low-rated, but I thought it's Jensen Button! He's my second favourite driver. I sort of have to. You know? I'm going to switch to landscape mode. That's a good idea. The quality's better. It's just a bit more delayed in terms of, like, me and, like, seeing your message and responding. Because I don't really get many chat messages in, like, the landscape YouTube mode, I put it on just normal latency, whereas YouTube Shorts, because, like, back before, I used to get a lot of chat messages. Yeah, I just have it on low latency. I feel like being able to respond in a timely manner is more important than a tiny bit of video quality. And center is better. I mean, yeah. I don't think anyone's arguing that, to be honest. So, yeah, well done. Don't know what else got to do with Jensen Button, or Victor Martins, or Lamborghini, or the fact that I didn't bring center up. But yeah, center is better. I think center's the best of all time, so there you go. It's a century back, or it can't be that. Can't be that far back. Don't know what I'm doing a 4th lap. I literally said I'll only do 3, and here I am on the 4th. More practice, I guess. What place am I? Well, first, but I'm in a practice session, so it don't really mean anything. Still, around Melbourne, my results are usually inflated, as in, like, a lot better than the car should be. Just because I don't know if it's I'm quite good or the AI are a bit poo, probably a bit of both. But I usually get a lot better result here than, like, anywhere else. Maybe apart from Spa and, like, Saudi Arabia. So I think we'll leave that there. You right, Liam? Alright, Alex. Right. Do I bother with quality? Yeah, might as well. It's one lap. Hamilton not bottling for once. Has he really bottled, though? I think it's more so he's just slow. He's not really, like, up there and then does something dumb. A bit like a Lando Norris. I can't say that anymore, though, because, I mean, apart from that turn 1 at Vegas, last sort of 4 or 5 races, he has been unbelievable. Fair play to him. I definitely feel like in a few years' time, we're going to look back at this McLaren getting their drivers disqualified as, like, this great embarrassment for an F1 team. Because, like, imagine if Ferrari did... Actually, to be fair, Ferrari would usually do that. But, I don't know, it just feels like McLaren, it's, like, to be expected because they're just so incompetent. Whereas, if it was, like, anyone else, it'd be like, oh, okay. First crash of the day. Hopefully the last as well. Good thing it's only practice. Oh, gosh. That was quite a bad mistake as well. I don't do that very often. Really? I think I've only damaged my front wing, mate. But there you go. Alright, we'll call that there. Want a new rookie? Hire Jamie Chadwick. I think there are better options. And plus, it's Victor Martin's first race. So we'll give him time. He was basically the best driver in the available budget. Why am I doing... I'm not driving anymore. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we've got like a whole different grid of like teams and liveries. I should have probably shown that. We could maybe have a look actually. So as you can see by that, we have got Haas are now DHL. Because I felt like it pretty much. Jack Doohan's in a Benetton, so obviously they replace Alpine. So we've got Benetton, DHL, Ferrari are just Ferrari, because, yeah, they're not going to be anything else, are they? We've got Audi in place of Sauber. We have got whatever that is for Aston Martin. I don't know, to be honest. It just looked cool. I think it's like Europol or something. And then we've got a white Mercedes, because it looks cool. Oh, and that's it. And then if I remember correctly... Williams are now Jaguar. Red Bull are now partnered with Ford. I know they already kind of are, but you know what I mean. And RB are someone else. I don't think it's Toro Rosso. I think it's Maserati, I think. So we've got some good teams. Got some good stuff. Jensen, the first driver to push the DRS button. He is indeed. And I'm hearing talks that he might be the last as well. I think they should do that anyway. Just like after post-season testing, just chuck him in. Goodbye. I'll tell you what, I know like I mean I crashed, but I'm only half a second off. And I also didn't get a soft run in. So, I think that's pretty good. Time to get into qualifying. I'm excited. This is good. Apart from the fact my toe's killing me, I'm excited. Should probably quickly run through quick practice, though, and get that done. Every resource point matters when you're all the way down in the slowest of the slowest. Your bubbles, you're good, bro. Thanks, mate. I'm not sure what it means, but thank you. Is that everything? Oh, no. God, I was useless at tyre management. Absolutely useless. You're better than my Henna Red Bull career in F1 24. Well, that is quite the compliment. Oh, hang on, I could do something. Oh, yeah, that. Go on, then. Go on. Oh. To be honest, I can't really be bothered doing another quick practice. I'm just going to go straight into quali, to be honest. So, let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Quick. Go. Senna. I assume you meant Senna. You put Senna in a Red Bull. That's a good idea, that. Ugh. I like the sound of that. Senna in a Red Bull. Ugh. I mean, let's be honest, he'd probably just... I mean, he'd beat Verstappen and probably win everything. Just want to quickly up my audio by 1. There we go. Right. My usual quali strategy, do 2 runs. One with 10 minutes left, 1 right at the end. We don't have any rain scheduled, I don't think. No. Looking good. So... Of course, the main target is to beat my teammate. But I'm aiming for a Q3. I want to quickly see if I can change something. It's just on YouTube. Like on this on my chat, it's showing people's ats rather than their like names. So I have no idea if like people who are chatting are like, you know, if they've been here before, pretty much. So I apologise for that. You can blame YouTube for their random features that don't do anything. But you're right, Lilith, or Likith, rather. Your pace is insane, but bad straight line speed in literally every My Team car. Yeah. It's because I've got no upgrades, isn't it? Pretty much. Right, anyway, so my teammate Victor Martins is last, which is predictable. That's fine. A 19.5, well, we're going to beat that, to be honest. That's a doddle. I could probably do that with one hand. You're right, Asti. Wait a minute, you're the guy that reunited Senna with McLaren? I mean, I have done that, yes. I'm not sure how many others have done that, but I can tell you I did do that. I think that's my best performing F1 video that I've uploaded, even to this day. Even though I uploaded it over a year ago, it still gets views to this day, so that's quite cool. I was thinking of bringing something similar to that back. Maybe not Senna, because I've already done that, but something else. I think of doing a Daniel Ricciardo career. What do we think about that? I think that's quite a good idea, no? I mean, I think he's one of the best drivers to never win the title, so to put him in a career mode and maybe win the title is a good idea, that. Let's not make the same mistake I did in practice. Although this lap is still smelly. I say that as I set a purple sector 1. I think we're on for a good quali, you know? Like I said, I think Q3's, you know, is doable. Very much so. I tried to lower the brake bias as well. As long as I'm not sliding around, then we're good. How's West Ham doing? Pretty well. I'm very pleased. I mean, to go from one of the worst teams in the league's history in terms of performance to winning 2 in a row, should have won the other day, but a draw on the road is good stuff. So I'll take it, and we're no longer in the bottom 3, I believe. So it's all great. I'm loving it. Oh wow, I just dunked 2 seconds on my teammate. Ugh, that's rough. I mean, I know Jenson Button is a 12-time Grand Prix winner, world champion, I believe 4th or 5th most experienced driver in history, but 2 seconds. Oh. I did it with Mark Webber in a Ferrari. Ooh. You've got some great ideas. I just put Senna in a team he's already been in. And I also put Jenson Button in a team he's already been in. I put him back in Williams. Yeah, I should do what you're doing and just do something a bit more unique, you know? Chuck, like, I don't know, who's even in the, like, Nigel Mansell in an Alpine or some random stuff. Football? Yes, indeed, football, mate. Alright, well, I'm going to take a chance and say that I'm through with that lap. Fastest Sector 1 and 2. Sector 3 is nowhere. I suspect it's the final corner, to be fair. I always lose a good half a second round there, but the pace is good. The pace is very good. I assume, hang on, is Victor Martins last? Did he do the best Q1 90+7 lap of all time? No, he finishes half a second off Lance Stroll. I don't care, to be honest. Get on with it, mate. We're not paying you very much. We're paying you like 200 grand. Basically just knock about. I mean, unless we get a really good car, sort of top 3, top 4 car, I'm not expecting any of my teammates, even Senna or Schumacher, to score points. So I might as well just pay a rookie and like peanuts. You know what I mean? McLaren's tank was too small. That's what a DSQ. Well. I mean, I guess you could be a bit more specific and say that it weared or worn too much. I believe it was by like 0.1 of a millimeter, which is obviously ridiculously small and probably added no performance, but it's still illegal, so get them out. But at the same time, it's extremely tough. The thing is, though, McLaren argued that the reason they ran the plank so short was because they didn't have any running in practice, or representative running. And there are two things I say. One, 18 other cars, you know, didn't have any running either. None of them struggled with it. And also, the cars this year are practically the same to last year. I know this sounds dumb, but couldn't they just have used last year's, like, ride height? Or at least have, like, a minimum where they know it's safe? Like, I just, It's just, I feel like it's just so dumb for that to happen. Like, you're a championship winning team. Your drivers are fighting for the championship against a better driver in a better car. And you're pulling that shit. Like, come on. Anyway, we're on to Q2 now. Fresh set of soft tyres should be good enough to get through. I just need a lap that's equal to my last one. And that was a bit poo. Get my gloves on nice and tight. Let's go. Oh, look at that for a bit of clear track. Ooh. See, this is the one corner where I lose loads of time. It's like there. I'm just not confident enough on the exit. I feel like I try and go full throttle and my car's gone in the wall. I'm dead. Oh, downshifted a bit too much there. Wonder how much time I actually lost from doing that. Just downshifting one too many times. Yeah. Oh, that was fun. Okay. I mean, that felt better than my first lap. Don't know if it was, but the feeling was there at least. I also did Massa in a Mercedes. Oh, that's quite... Wait, no, that has no link to McLaren, does it? I was going to say after 2008, but that wasn't Mercedes. Yeah, when I look back on it, I was very boring with my choices. Like I said, I put Senna in a McLaren and Jenson Button in a Williams. Like, how boring can you get? Ugh. Awful Sector 3. If I get into Q3, I've got to make that a lot better. At least I was better around the final corner, at least. Well, I did a 17.5 on my first... Okay, half a second. Not bad. I just did not think I would go and find half a second on my Q1 lap, but there you go. We're through. If I did it exactly the same lap, so like a 17.5, would that have got me through? It would have, but only just. But obviously, because I'm just the best driver in the world. I go and find half a second, top 5 in the worst car, it's good stuff. Just so you know, they made sure that Lando was lifting and coasting as much as they could and left Oscar alone. That's another reason for Australian drivers getting blue-balled. I mean, if Oscar done that, he would have lost about 7 places. Lando was only able to do that because he was quick enough to build like a 15-second gap to Russell, so I don't think that's the case, no. Put Schumacher in a Ferrari. See, that's what I would have done. If I had done a Schumacher career, I would have just put him in a Ferrari. That's how boring I am. Alright, Q3. Let's go. What kind of lap times are we looking at? I imagine most of these are on used tyres. Actually, I don't know. I think the AI used like 4 or 5 sets. I only used 3, because I'm confident in myself. Oscar Piastri goes far... Oh! Look at that! Half a second between the McLarens. Ugh. Cool. I bet the Australians wish Oscar was like that in real life, dunking half a second on Lando. Unfortunately, this ain't mid-season anymore. Lando's just turned up, unfortunately. So it's if I do the exact same lap, it's a top 6. So let's try and go for that. It's not boring, it's nostalgia. Well, it's boring in terms of you've got 9 other teams there, and my team as well, and you're just putting them in the team that they were most known for being in, you know? I might put Senna in a Ferrari for a series, that could be quite an idea, but I've already done Senna, so I don't know. Anyway, I've got a Q3 lap to focus up on, let's go. Touch wood, my desk I think's made of wood. I haven't crashed yet since that practice, and that was practice, so let's hope. Pushed it a bit through there, that was close. Oh no, I've gone on the... Oh no. I went on the curb of death. Okay, a pretty awful Sector 1 to be honest. I'm very disappointed in myself. Sent it through there. I don't know why. I need to stop listening to the game. The game tells me to shift down twice. I just don't need to. You know? It's still the fastest Sector 1 at least. I know I should get fastest Sector 2 because of my straight line speed. Oh, never mind. Look at me trying to be all smart. Alright, go, go, go. Not bad. That was a lot better than my previous lap. Where's my body going? Oh no. Go! Oh, bad upshifting. I'm not happy with that lap at all. What's it going to be? It's a 16.6. Top 5? Ugh! Ugh! Alright. There you go. Debut. Top 4. Split the McLarens. Oscar dunks 4 tenths on his teammate's skull. Leclerc drops 7 tenths on his teammate's skull. Verstappen drops 8 tenths on his teammate's skull. What is going on with them? Alright. Senna never went to Ferrari in his real career. Well, yes, that was sort of the point I was making, is that before, I've done 3 career modes, Schumacher, Jensen, and Senna. All 3, I just put them in teams that they were already, like, best known for. Like, I also put Jensen in a Mercedes, which was obviously Brawn. So putting Senna in the Ferrari is a bit, you know, it's like he joins his rival team or some bollocks, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into the Grand Prix, because that was good stuff. Nice use of buttons from Button, it was indeed. Shout out Jensen Button. What a guy. I'm surprised, actually, I don't have a poster of him. I did have 2 of his books that were behind me. They're up there on my shelf now, but... yeah, I've got a Schumacher poster, even though I like him, but he's not one of my favourites. And then my room is basically just covered in Verstappen posters, Perez posters. I'm dying. And I've got, I didn't even realise my light's not, hang on. Show us? I don't think I could. I think I could do that, actually. Hang on, let me cook. because... Wait, hang on. Not that one. Wait.
Keep their strong form going. Will Ferrari thrive? Will we see Red Bull taking back their crown? We first
I'm cooking!
Park back in 1996. It's 3.2 miles, 14 turns now instead of the original 16, part of a larger redevelopment to encourage overtaking. The drivers enjoyed it. In 2022, it retains the landmarks, the bumps, the challenge.
All right, this is completely experimental, by the way.
And the 9 to the right.
That's my fault. I've just filmed my feet. Oh no! Oh god, that's gonna get someone excited. Oh no! What have I done? Oh bollocks! That's the wrong camera. Oh, it don't even work. I go through all that effort, it don't even work. Well, it works on my main YouTube. Oh my. Okay. Good. Alright, well, welcome. If you're watching on main YouTube, you get to see this, but not. I keep filming my feet! Right, so there's that. Oh no, there's that. Shout out Michael Schumacher, by the way, and then I don't know what that is. It's like all of the tracks. That's it, the tracks. All the tracks. And then we've got this thing, which is well, I think you can tell who that is. It's really cool though, because it's got like a 2021 car. You know, it's quite good. I love the idea that if you're watching us on YouTube Shorts, like most of you are, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just doing nothing. Oh, and then you can see. You can see through my display capture. Oh, you can kind of see. Oh, that's good. There's this thing, which is 2 signed Red Bull shirts from him, from that guy. That's my dog in a Red Bull suit. That's gas. There's, oh, I've just knocked shit over. There's Max. Right, mate. And then there's that poster of Perez that I made myself. There's that I made. There's a few sets of darts because I like darts. That's cool. And I'll film my feet again. Oh god. And then I've got that, which I made, which is quite funny really because it's a Verstappen poster, as you can tell from the name. But it's actually Checo in the car. So, yeah, that hasn't worked. And then that cost me 50 quid and it was just not worth it. So there's a room tour. I forgot I could actually do that now. There you go. That's good, isn't it? Oh, that's great. Cheeky little tripod thing. That's good stuff. Oh, oh no, the wires. Oh no. Come on. Oh, shit. What have I done? Right. Oh, shit! Oh. Alright, you go there. Give me this back. Okay, there we go. I like how I just spent 5 minutes doing all that just because one person asked. Ain't I a good streamer? Right. Let's get into this Grand Prix. Screenshot. No! Don't do that. Alright, welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. Yeah, that was fun. Okie dokie. So we are going to do a one-stopper because I feel like it. And that's all there really is to it, to be honest. I'm going to lower my downforce a bit because lower downforce is better on this year's game because the game's shit. And I think without further ado, we begin the opening round of the season. Starting 4th. I don't think a podium's doable, but honestly, I just want to be consistent, and we should score some points. So, yeah. Let's go! Quick. You get a good look at the liveries as well now. Of course, Ferrari, they do have a livery change. It's back to their 2019 car. Red Bull have got a more saturated blue. McLaren a red. Aston a orange. Alpine a Benetton. They've even got custom logos as well. Shout out whoever made that. I should remember, but I don't. And then we have the racing balls, as you can see, are Maserati. We've got Williams, who are Jaguar. We've got Audi. We've got DHL. We've got some great teams. I don't have F125, my Xbox can't handle it. It must be an old Xbox. I've got an Xbox One from 2014 below me. I doubt that could run it. Although it runs Apex Legends and Call of Duty, so I assume it can. Imagine if F1 actually brought Lamborghini to the grid, it would be absolutely insane. That would be lovely. Have a 12th team, have Lamborghini as well. 2 home races for the Italians, that would be great. I'd enjoy that. Alright, lock in. My race starts have been a bit poo recently, so let's hope this is a good one. Come on. Lock in. A glass adjustment. I've also got the wrong differential setting. I don't care. And we're off for the first round of this. Look at that for a race start. Right, quickly adjust my things. There we go. Good stuff. Not going to go into that because that's just an absolute mess. Let's just try and stay ahead of whoever this is. It's Oscar Piastri. Get him. Okay, I've got him. I've somehow scammed my way up a place. Nice. Absolutely terrific start to the Grand Prix. That's what you want. Aggression. You know, actually a good start as well. Oh shit, if I had good traction, I could probably get all 3 of them there. That was an unbelievable race start. All good though, I'll take 1 place. I'm also going to lower the differential a bit, try and save for tyres. Because a 1-stop is going to be tricky. I'm really bad at saving tyres, like really bad. Most tracks barely have enough space for 22 cars, let alone 24. It has enough space for them, like, together, like we are now, but obviously not side by side. Even the 2026 cars, like, yes, they are smaller, but it's such a small difference, it's not going to make any, you know, positive change to racing. The racing's still going to be quite boring. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it because Checo's back and it's new. But at the same time, I feel like the racing is going to go to a new level of boring. I'm going to really struggle at that final corner as well, by the way. So, probably going to lose the odd place through there. Good to have you back. It's great to be back. It shouldn't have taken this long, but at least I came back. It's a good thing I didn't do what I did at the start of the year, where I just vanished for 6 months. Well, I say vanished. I didn't really vanish. I still kept people up to date in my community thing, but pretty much because Checo got sacked, I lost all interest in F1. I literally, I didn't watch a race, which is outrageous for me, but you know, we're back, we're good. Oh, I've hit the grass. All good. Oh, it seems like Hamilton's had a go at Piastri and gave me a bit of a buffer. Thanks, Lewis, that's great. Considering Leclerc dunked over half a second on you, I'm surprised you're catching up, but fair play to you. There could be a little opportunity here, you know? If I could get a good exit, which I do. Anything? 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 I'm catching. Oh, this would be barbaric. I can't stop! Okay, I stopped. God, I could stop then. That was quite scary. Why? I'm actually keeping up with the top 3, or top 2 rather. So you know what? It's pretty. I think it's going pretty good. Where's the face cam? Or did I turn it off? Hang on. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did. I'll put. That's because I put the wrong one on. There we go. Hello. I'm back. I'm a fellow content creator, but I don't make this content. That's great to hear. Because, well, to be fair, this isn't me saying this. You can quit egotistical and I wouldn't blame you. But I've had many people say that if I played a different game or a different style of content, I would have made it big time. Well, not big time, but like, you know, couple tens of thousands subscriber kind of level. It's just that the game, apart from the elite couple, apart from, you know, your Thoms, your Team at Marduks and Aravas and a couple of others, it's very difficult to grow. I mean, if I didn't discover short streaming, which is what most of you are watching on right now, I will probably still be at 1,400 subscribers, and that's after 3 years of grinding. I gained more subscribers in my first year, where I uploaded every single game known to man, than I did in the 2 years I was playing F1 exclusively. I only do it because it's the only game I don't get bored of, or, like, you know, probably, I can't say the word, I give up, you know what I'm trying to say. Also, I don't know where Hamilton's come from. He was 1.3 behind, and now he's just sort of here. Hi, Lewis. Oh. This car is so fun to drive because it's right on the edge, but that ain't a good thing when you're in a race, and obviously you can't crash. Of course, I am giving myself one flashback, or I think maybe two, depending on how I feel, for the whole Grand Prix. That's all I get. It's actually a great rule that I've introduced. Because of it, I'm crashing a lot less, because I know that if I crash, then I'm buggered. You know what I mean? So it's good. Apparently F126 might just be an add-on 25. Well, it's not apparently. It is. It got announced by EA and Codemasters that 26 is going to... Hang on. There's an opportunity here. Leclerc's gone slow. Get on the power. Dump the overtake. Oh, you're so dead. Bye, Charlie. And we're up to P2 in the Grand Prix. Look at that. Now, it'd be in my best interest to try and stay within a second of Max, whilst also saving ERS, but he's going to be rapid. But yeah, no, F126 isn't going to be a... Okay, I kept out of the wall. We're good. Try and stay ahead of Alonso, and we're okay. I'm not going to use a flashback for that. I didn't crash. It's all good.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Time to push like an absolute maniac and get these bastards back. Oh, Nelly. It's all going wrong all of a sudden. Let me up my diff a little bit. Oh, God. I need a lap to re-lock in, because that was pretty poor from me. But it's only Tsunoda, to be fair. That shouldn't be too difficult of an overtake. I still prefer watching live, not the short stream. Valid. It's like I say, it looks better. It's got higher quality. It's just, well, my best ever, like, landscape stream, I think it's got, like, maybe 200, 300 views. My best short stream got 40k. So, yeah, I think you can probably tell why I focus on it. Oh, I'm squirreling everywhere. What is going on all of a sudden? Check little tyre wear. It's not bad. I believe in the hard stint. When am I going to your home race? Well, I don't know what your home race is, so I don't know. I might not even have it on the calendar. I've only got a 16 racer. Need DRS. Come on. Should gain through here. Yeah, okay. Well, to be fair, if you take a look in the bottom left, there's actually not that much time lost. I'm only a couple seconds off where I was. It's just Max has took off. Why has the game told me to downshift? Why did I listen? Try and get Tsunoda here. That'd be nice. Go on then. Go on then. Have it. That'll do. Right. Okay. Back up into the top 6. Car is literally falling to pieces underneath me, but we're alive, at least, I guess. Run! Ah! I know it's only Tsunoda, but it's still a Red Bull. I'm also be scared. And I'm hoping, because these lot are scrapping with each other, I can catch up quite quickly. That's what I'm hoping for, anyway. Although they are on the hard tyre, so there's going to be a lot better than me right now. Also, this Tsunoda pace is quite concerning. I was expected to pull away, but if anything, he's caught up and I've dropped back. It's not good. Ah, okay, we're good, be good. When are we pitting, actually? Lap 30, oh wow. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to turn this into a two-stopper, because that would be really dumb. But I think I'm going to pit 1 lap early, or maybe 2 laps. I think, no, 1 lap, because 2 will be too much on the tyres, but it's going to be a real struggle to get these tyres to the, or to, like, lap 13 with, like, any sort of respectable pace, because this is shocking. Here comes Tsunoda, going to go to, oh no, he's done me. Luckily, I've got the braking through turn 1, because I'm brave, and I've got anti-lock brakes, so there ain't nothing that can go wrong, really, do you know what I mean? Well, it's good the Ferraris have decided to fight on, and McLarens, rather, are fighting each other. That's going to allow me to catch back up. So shout out Oscar and Lando for just completely spoiling their own races for my gain. That's good stuff. Thanks, boys. That's if I can actually, you know, get within their DRS, which I do. That should carry me along now. Ferrari's pulling away. It's quite cool. You've got the 2 Ferraris, then you've got 2 McLarens, and then you've just got Max, and then me. So, there's Max leading. Oh shit, sorry. And then there's Tsunoda here. We're in a big Red Bull sandwich at the minute. Featuring 2 slices of cheese, 2 tomatoes, and a brown thing. Don't know what the brown thing could be. Make it up in your imagination. Quick, quick, quick! At least we've got that really nice buffer to, or the rest of the field. I've now got a 4-second gap to Gasly. That's nice. Oh! You know it's bad when I'm having to counter steer during a flat-out corner. I'm surprised I'm even within DRS of the McLaren still. I should have been way back at this point. What is the tyre wear? 40s. Yeah, look at the front right. Front right does not care about this race. Whoa! Yeah, this is getting pretty bad. Quick. Yeah, that'll do. Go, go, go. Oh, gone wide. Again. Shock. I hate that corner so much. It's even worse when you have 0 tyre grip. I don't like it normally. Goodness gracious. Probably means my chance of getting DRS here is just absolutely buggered. Oh. Oh. I'm alive, I guess. Help! I've still got this plus another 2 laps. I'm gonna be so dead. You're right, Postal. Definitely said that wrong. We move. Stay away, Tsunoda. Stay back. Can the McLarens fight a bit more, please, so I can get back into it, rather than, you know, me just sort of struggling with Tsunoda at the back. Ah! Oh, these tyres are dead. Ah! Oh, goodness me, it's so bad. And Tsunoda still hasn't got me. Never give up, never back down. That's the plan. It's pretty difficult when you're in a car that wants to see you in a grave, but there you go. We move. To be fair, I should still be in the top 3, but it's my own mistake that's led me to this position. Go! I've even got a warning for my tyres being so worn. Oh, no. Still, I'm keeping up. I mean, I'm only keeping up because they're fighting each other, but I am keeping up with the hard runners as I completely cock up that chicane again, because I'm useless. So hopefully, when I pit a lap earlier, I should be able to maybe undercut them. I don't know. All I do know is that this is just borderline undrivable. I mean, look how cautious I have to take that final corner. Ah, help me, please. Play Forza? I don't own it, unfortunately, or else I would. Love Forza. Good game. I haven't played it in about 5 years, but good game nonetheless. Nando's World Drivers' Championship this year? I hope so. I wouldn't mind if Max wins it. I just wouldn't be able to live with the fact that Oscar Piastri is a world champion. I don't mind him, but like, ugh. Somehow Gasly just...
Our data's indicating high levels of tyre wear at this stage.
Yeah! You think? Really? Shocking news. I'm going to do a Hamilton and say my tyres feel like crap, except my tyres are actually dead. It's like, you know what Perez said at Portugal 2020, where it's like, one more lap and the tyres would have exploded. That's literally what this is. But we're going to get in now at the end of this lap, get a nice set of hards on, and hopefully my pace will be so strong I can undercut Tsunoda and just get a gap on him. That'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were... Oh yeah, I didn't tell my team I'm pitting. Whoa! I don't think that matters. Using driver aid, cringe? If that's what you think, that's great, mate. There's a reason we all have our own opinion. Right. Get me new tyres on and we're away.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh. Ah! Thought I was gonna die then. All good. You're talented. I would eat shit every corner. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm basically having the game play it for me, you know? I mean, that's what Donut Time thinks. At least. Whoa, that's some pace. Right, get him. Tony Stroll, get him. Whoa, where you going, mate? Quick, quick, quick. Quick, 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 quick. There you go. Yep, bit more, bit more. That'll do, thank you. Whoa, hang on. Opportunity time. Hello. I love you, Antonelli. Goodbye. I fancy Jack as well. I love you. It's a bit of a shame I have traffic in the first place, but at least I'm cutting through it very quick. And, oh shit, sorry, ignore that, it's all nothing. Pace is very good. Or the grip's good, at least. So that should in turn mean good pace. Final overtake for a little while. And look at that, I've almost... move! Move! Move!
Caution, caution.
Whoa! That was a bit dangerous from the Aston.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No
Hi,
overtaking,
Isaac.
no flags.
That's a shame. I like Isaac. It's a shame that he's DNF'd. Like he did in real life too. Only that was a really dumb crash, whereas that was a mechanical failure. Well, we're in the top 7. I've undercut Leclerc, and he was quite a way up the road. So that should mean that by the end of this lap, I've got a lovely gap to the McLarens. So let's go. Give me fingers a quick stretch, because they're hurting a bit. And now me and Leclerc are on the same tyre. Let's see what the pace is like. Like, similar wear as well, not just, like, the same compound. He is, of course, going to be quicker than me, but, like, how much quicker is the question. Go. Ah. Quite a lot faster, it would seem. Alright, fair play. He isn't my fight, to be fair. Good, Charlie. Move on. Oh, that's Hamilton. Oh, that scared me then. I thought that was one of the McLarens. I would have shat myself. The McLarens... Oh! Well, fastest lap of the race. And the McLarens haven't pitted yet. So hopefully, by the time they do, I'll be miles ahead of them. And I also want to try and stay in the DRS of Charlie, but that's going to be quite tricky because it's Charlie in a Ferrari. I'm slightly average fat bloke in a Lamborghini, so the odds are against me. I've done it this lap, though. That was good. Quick, quick, quick. Reel the booger in. Ah! Why do I keep going wide through there? It's annoying me. Ugh. I don't really know what it is. I think it is just my driving, but I'm doing so many little miniature mistakes right now that I usually wouldn't make. It's greatly annoying me. What happens if you crash? Well, I give myself one flashback every race. So, go back in time, start again, but I only get one per Grand Prix. Just because I don't really like crashing. It sort of ruins the vibe. And if I crash a second time, usually I'll just go, oh, okay, I'll just use a flashback, I don't care. But then sometimes it's like, oh, well, that's race over, I guess. Well done. What game is this? This is F125. Developed by Codemasters, published by EA Sports. McLaren still haven't pitted, as one of the Mercedes has had a mechanical failure, which is tough. Who's winning this year? Lando, all day long. Bloody better be.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Yeah, we know. All good, Mark. Thank you for the update. Just so slow out that final corner, but as long as it's got DRS, everything's good. Want to join on F124? I don't own F124, so unfortunately not, mate. Whoa. Hey. Bullshit disqualification? It's bullshit in terms of the team being that dumb, but at the same time, it's illegal, so they can't just go, nah, we'll let you off. You know, like Ferraris in China. It's just, yeah, it's... For a championship-winning team to do that, in the third to final race, when both your drivers are fighting for the Drivers' Championship, when you've got another driver in a better car, and he's a better driver, like, why would you risk that? I was saying, like, they claim they didn't get any running in practice. No one else had the issue, and couldn't they just use last year's ride height, or have, like, a basis of what would be good or not? Like, they spent hours upon hours running simulations and driving in the simulator weeks before the race to prepare, and they still do it? It's just, yeah. Only McLaren. McLaren's still not... Okay, the McLarens are in now. So they're going to have way fresher tyres. With 11 laps remaining. Brand new mediums for them as I make my way into the top 4 now. I imagine they're going to come back at me, but as long as I've got DRS, they ain't going to do shit. And it seems Piastri's also got Norris, so fair play. I got to stay home from school? That's tough. Little green sector 2, not bad. I'm also just saving ERS. I could overtake Leclerc if I wanted to, I think. It's just... What's the point? I'm not going to catch Hamilton. And he's probably going to re-overtake me a lap later, so... Stay behind, get some ERS going to defend from the McLaren. I think McLaren's in my race right now. Sick gloves, thanks, mate. I don't know what they are. I found them in a bin 4 years ago. And there you go. I wish I knew what they were. I'd buy some new ones. Please let the hard tyres actually last until the end. With, like, respectable grip. Because that medium stint was... Oh, my, that was bad. What's the wear currently? Oh, it's not great. Lower the diff a little bit more.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Ooh. Little bit of dust from Charlie, or is his engine blowing up? Are we catching Hamilton at all? I think we are. No, it's still 2.6. Are we literally all setting our identical laps? That's cool. My name is Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I want Lando this year. I love him proper. Yeah, me too. Also, he's British. I'm British, which helps, you know. I feel like Max is going to snatch it. It's a very valid opinion. I mean, why would you not back him? There's a very high chance. I know Qatar and Abu Dhabi are very McLaren tracks, but they're also Red Bull tracks. There is no reason why Verstappen can't go and win the last 2 races and the sprint. It's just, obviously, Lando only needs 3rd or better, 3rd or 2nd in all 3 of those, and he'll win. Might actually be more than that. Wait, no. Yeah, no, because third in the Grand Prix would put him 4 points back, and then, yeah. So Lando, if Verstappen or Piastri wins the last 3 races, Lando needs 3rd or 2nd in all of them, and he'll win the title. So that's the simplest way to put it. And of course, if Lando wins the Qatar Grand Prix and finishes top 4 in the sprint, then he'll also be the world champion. Which will be quite cool, because that'll mean he'll win the world championship, and he'll also be McLaren's, you know, most experienced driver. So that's quite a cool little thing. 24-point gap, 24-point indeed. I know it's an if, but without a disqualification, it's what, 30? Because obviously it wouldn't be 24 points to Max and Piastri, it would be 30 points to Oscar. And Max is still miles back. Well, not miles back, but he's like 40-something points back. If you think about it, I know Piastri got disqualified as well, but they talk about McLaren sabotaging Oscar, but Lando's lost 36 points to his team's cock-ups this season. If he had that on his car, I know it's an if, but they're also obviously completely avoidable. Lando would have won the championship in Vegas, so it's pretty bad what McLaren have done. Obviously, you can't say that without mentioning the fact that Lando's made a few cock-ups himself, especially Canada. That was really bad. I also just hate all this talk about, like, how Lando is going to be, like, the worst world champion ever. Like, he's finished top 3 in pretty much every single race except from, what? 3? 4? 2 of which he DNF'd from? So, like, no. Also saw that tweet about someone saying that his pole at Vegas shouldn't count because he made that big mistake at the end. Yeah, but he did also dunk a second on his teammate through the first 2 sectors. So, shut up. I don't know. I know it sounds like I'm a big biased Lando fan, which I am to an extent, but at the same time, people, I mean, especially just Twitter, it's just so bad. Like, I experienced the same during 2024 with Checo Perez. Obviously, Checo's my favourite driver, so the shit I was seeing, oh my days. Also, this could be a little code red. I've lost DRS to Leclerc. I'm going to try and get that back. Why am I not catching him? I've just used like 60% overtake and I haven't gained like anything. What? It's a bit odd. Come on, Norris, get your teammate. Get him. Okay, I got DRS back. Quickly, come on! Checo was very good in Force India. He was quite good in his first 3 years at Red Bull. I found the Miami curse. If you look at 23 and 24, before Miami, he was world class. After Miami, he just falls off a cliff 3 seasons in a row. It's not a coincidence. Although, of course, I think people are seeing now that, you know, Checo underperformed. Of course he did, but it's not entirely his fault, that car. I mean, they're literally using Tsunoda to get data for Max. They did that during the Grand Prix. They could have left Tsunoda on the hard tyres until the end, and he probably would have scored points. But no. They decided to pit him again, like 20 laps later, for no reason. Just so they could get data for Max to know what to do with like, how good the tyres are. Like, come on. Anyway, I feel like I've not really spoken about this race as much, because that's happening. Oh, that corner. Every single time. I just wish they'd get rid of it. That's 3 times I've done that this race. I can't stand it. That's the one reason that I just don't want to go to this track. It's so bad. And what makes it worse is the AI are consistently a second quicker than me through that one corner. Like, I'm fairly even throughout most of the lap. I get to that one corner, I lose half a second every single time. Probably gonna finish, what, 6th now? Alright. Alright, Hugo. Lando just isn't in the same tier as the most revered great champions, which is okay. Sometimes Jensen Buttons win. Great drivers, but not in the same universe as the legends. Yeah, I feel like most Lando fans would agree, but yeah, no one's saying he's like an elite. No one said that, so yeah. I also feel like you can't really... I mean, obviously, they're the greats, but... I don't know, I just feel like if they didn't have the best car for, like, most of their careers, no one would think of them like that. Like, if Lando had a championship-winning car from his 2nd year, I feel like people would call him one of the greats, because that's just how F1 works. I mean, like you say Jensen Button's like one of the worst world champions. No, he isn't. It's just because he only had a championship-winning car for, like, what, 2 seasons? At most, out of his 18-year-long career? So, I don't know. I don't think there's much between the greats and then sort of the middle drivers. They obviously have an edge. Like, if you chuck them in the same car, they get battered, but you know, I think you know what I'm trying to say. try to corner in third. It's not really the initial part that makes me spin. It's after I get past the initial bit. Like, once I'm in, like, fifth, it's when it just spins for no reason. Now I've got to try and stay ahead of this tosser. Keep going wide through there. This has been probably one of my worst race performances on stream, maybe ever. This is prime Pierre Gasly in 2021 Qatar. Every single corner I've made some form of error. Like there. So bad. I can only apologise. Look what Max has done this season in his career. Yeah, that's because for most of the season he's had the same car or better. So, yeah. He's also never had a competitive teammate. I still think he's in the top, like, 7 greatest of all time, but can't exactly say his car's been bad this year. It's been at worst, what, 3rd behind Mercedes, and that's about it? Oh, I'm so dead. Help! Oh no! Ah! Okay, there we go. Defend it again. Come on, car, we can do this! I shouldn't even be here anyway. I should be struggling for points. But welcome to Melbourne, where the AI are poo. I'm not going to give myself any credit, because I've just driven like a prime Mazepin. I hate it. Should be able to defend again. I always brake way later than the AI through turn 1, which is a massive booster. Although, of course, the AI are really bad at racing. They don't brake late to attack or defend. They just sort of brake normally, so it's quite easy. I hope they change that for 2027. Although saying that, that's such a long time away. I might not even be into F1 by that time comes around. You know? I mean, just think, we are stuck with this game for the next 2 years. Or a year and a half. Like, oh. Don't know about that. I'm watching this on the rest of my phone battery. That's commitment right there. Who's my favourite driver? Checo Perez, by far. Need the 2026 season right now. Pretty please. Is there not a 26? No. They announced the other week that there's not going to be an F1 26. They're going to release a... It's like an expansion for this game. It's still probably going to cost 30, 40 quid, but they're releasing an expansion that basically just adds all the 26 cars and drivers as like its own... Major crash out! Oh, that's a kick off! Pretty bad! That was my best dog impression. Oh, I don't even know. Oh my, it's happening again. Someone give me an atomic bomb so I can drop it on that corner. Make it pea-sized so it only does that corner in. Ugh! So bad you start making villager noises. Hurr! Hurr! Definitely just bursted someone's eardrums as well. Sorry. Doing all this, I'm not even going to stay ahead of the McLarens, am I? They're going to get me. What a day. Good straight back, eh? Good stuff. Noob? I don't think I'm a noob. I mean, I got top 1,000 in Jeddah time trial. So you're basically calling, you know, well, what? Hundreds of thousands of people noob? Valid, fair enough. Where? It's pretty bad. Hang on. Scrappage! Yes! Oh, that's exactly what I need. Go, go, go. Quick, quick, quick. Quick! No, that's a curb. Oh, no. I've hit the big, massive bastard curb. Okay, take it easy. I've got time. Yes. Go! Quick! Activate DAS. Oh, shit. I just pulled my wheel off my desk. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're looking good. Yes! Thank you, Oscar! Oh, I need to buy you a cup of tea later. Let's go! Oscar scraps Norris and allows me to have a second gap so I can pull away. Ah! Oh my, this has been a tough race. I usually love a bit of Melbourne, but this has been hot garbage. And yet I'm still getting fourth. It's just dumb. My teammate is Victor Martins. He's knocking about somewhere. I think. There he is. He's going around the finals couple of corners. If I was driving at any other track, apart from Spa, I would have probably struggled to get top 15 because my driving has been that shit. But no, because it's Melbourne, I'm going to get fourth. Nice. Max Verstappen wins. Shock to no one. Fair play. And, yeah, I'm somehow getting a fourth. I got mixed feelings. It's like, yes, what a result! But then it's also like,
Right, race over.
that's a prime Nicholas Latifi performance. So I've mixed feelings. Victor's sitting between P22 and 20, and he definitely, I think he was last. Lando's done great in that car, but came up lacking regarding racecraft and his real limited driving style at times this year. I don't know what any of that means, to be honest. I mean, I know what it means, but I just don't look that deep into it. I just say Lando's probably having his worst year, and it's still pretty good, and he's probably going to win a championship, so who cares? But we get top 4 in the debut for Lamborghini. We started 4th, finished 4th, should have finished 3rd, but that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, given the fact that I literally almost died into the Sebastian Vettel Hungary 2011 kind of save, and still went on to finish 4th, I think that's fantastic stuff. Let's have a look at that slide, actually, because that was quite fun. Here it is. That's quite loud. So you got the Ferraris chasing behind, Leclerc and Hamilton getting stuck in, and then whee! Look at that. That's actually a good save, to be fair. Kept it out the wall. I mean, you'd think from this point of view, I'm actually out of control of the car, and I'm heading for the pit wall, and then somehow recovered it, and only lost a couple of places to the McLarens and Tsunoda. Stayed ahead of Alonso. And then, yeah, just happened again. There. Actually, I want to see. So, Leclerc goes around as a little overcorrection. What a big overcorrection, actually. Look at that for a bit of snappage. So, he is currently in Gear 5 doing 190. By the time he hits the DRS line, he's doing 200 in Gear 5. So I'm going way faster. But by the time I get to the DRS, I'm actually slower. So they're going, like, a lot smoother. So, like, they're sort of going, like, whereas I'm going, you know? Like... Yeah, actually, I don't know. Was this one any better? Didn't go all the way out. This is another great save, to be fair. Great car control. Fair play. So glad you're back. I'm glad to be back. Actually, no, I'm not. That race was shocking. But, we move. Standings are obviously going to look like that, but we'll show them anyway. Verstappen leads from Leclerc, from Hamilton. I didn't even realise Leclerc got Hamilton in the end and then gapped him by 2 seconds. I want to quickly take a look at that. What happened to Hamilton? So that's the lap I spun. The gap is 1.1. Then it's 0.9. Then it's 0.5. And then he's ahead. And then just somehow dunks 2 seconds on him at the end. How do you do that at the end? Oh, they must have had a bit of friction, because how was Hamilton lost 2 seconds in one lap? The AI don't do that. Let's have a butchers. Am I seeing smoke? I don't know. What? Where does he... I was looking at the wrong lap. Oh my god. Nice, that's good stuff, that. Is this the first time streaming your new pedals? I think it is, yeah. Definitely, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, Hamilton's tyres fully died. My goodness, look at that. 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. Jeez. Good stuff. Right. Constructors looks like this. Ferrari lead because Tsunoda. Where'd Tsunoda finish? 7th. Nice. Good stuff. Well done, Tsunoda. At least he's in the points, unlike real life. Good stuff. Red Bull 31. McLaren 18. We pick up 12 because, of course, Victor Martins is stuck all the way in P20. Last by 9 seconds, which is, you know, at least he gained a place. That's good stuff. I think Antonelli and Hajar DNF, because you never see those teams. Yeah, no, it was them too. Well done. I remember that, actually. I remember Hajar was pulled off to the side, Antonelli at the final sector. Unlucky, really. Alright, let's get into Suzuka. I mean, to be honest, Melbourne's usually one of the best races of the season, so the fact it felt that poo, I'm quite nervous for Suzuka, to be honest. I'm very nervous.
We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we?
Shut up!
For more info.
Alright, give me one of them. Thank you. And then we'll get some research. We'll get a secondary run flap. Thank you very much. And then I wish to improve my facility. Guess not. All good. Alright, now we need to change engine, because I said so. I've got to do it for each driver. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, there we go. And then you. Don't want Martins. I remember I did that to Webber once in my Porsche career. I left him on an old engine for like 7 races and it blew up. That was tough. How did you feel when you heard about the McLaren disqualification? That's a good question. Disappointed because I want Lando to win the championship, but also it was just funny. Like I remember, obviously for me the race was at 4 AM and I stayed awake until 7 AM to see what the it wasn't until an hour after the race that I saw anything about the fact they might get disqualified. Then I was seeing, oh, they're gonna get disqualified. There's no chance they don't. And then when it finally happened, it was quite mixed emotions. It was like, oh, that's actually a real that's real shit because I want Lando to win. But then I thought, hang on, Max is getting stuck in now. Ooh, that's quite exciting. If anything, it just makes the final 3 races or 2 races in a sprint much more exciting. So not too bad.
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts.
Shut up, Matthias!
To develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could
No, we don't.
into the car.
No, we don't. But we don't. He's making it up. We got some research going. Okay, we got a new bit.
We have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Shut up! God. Well, hang on, no. Can I have that bit, please? I thought it would put it on my car because I'm better. Gimp. Okay. Plank. Go. Thank you. Bounce.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
What? During a recent staff event, a member of our durability team made an off-the-cut comment that was ruffled some feathers within the aero team. Competitive spirit aside, we are a team, and we don't want to stoke divisions. How do you want to handle them? Discipline them. Can't have any jokes around here. We're 100% serious. Quick. Get into Suzuka. Hang on. Final little bits going on. Quick little research. What we got? Anything fun? Oh, yeah. Pistons. That's good. Nice. And then we have something in this thing. Oh, facility upgrade. Nice. As we get a new, this. Yeah, quick. Yes. Right, I want aero brake. No. I want aero... Okay, I guess I can't do that, cool. I want development expansion aero. I must already have it. Okay, fair enough. Let's do development expansion chassis. There you go, that's a good one. Begin. Are you supporting because Lando is British or from driving skills? Oh no, because he's British, absolutely. If it was driving skills, it'd be Max. I support Max as well. Basically, I just don't support Oscar, but I support the other two, so I don't really give a shit who wins out of them two, to be honest. I only prefer Lando because obviously Max already has 4, so like, you know, let Lando have 1. I also just like Lando a lot, you know? He's cool. Oscar's just boring. Alright, well, it's a wet practice, that's good. Don't want to faff around too much with practice programs. I'm going to get into it, get it done, and bugger off. I can't count for some reason. Alright, that. There we go. Okie dokie. Track optimization. Perfect program. If Max somehow pulls it out of the bag to win the championship, do you think it takes him from the top 10 of all time into the top 5? Yes. Absolutely. I mean, my list, is he in my top 10? I don't actually, I think so. I know my top 5 is, who is my top 5? Senna, Schumacher, Prost, Hamilton, Clark, Verstappen, Alonso, Raikkonen, Vettel, Hakkinen? Dunno. Oh, good. Oh, I hate the wet. Kind of made the last few up, but probably 6th in my all-time list, so if he wins that, probably up to 4th. Although, of course, he has driven brilliantly, but if McLaren was somewhat competent, he would stand a chance. Like I said, I know it's ifs and buts, but if Lando doesn't have that failure at Zandvoort, or the disqualification at Las Vegas, both very avoidable in this day and age, he would have won the title by now. So, yeah. You can't deny, though, Max has easily been the best driver this season. It's not even a competition. I still remember that Suzuka pole position. That was outrageous. I'm still getting locking, even though not only do I have ABS on, but I've also got my brake bias quite high. Don't think I've ever ran brake bias that high before. Quite fun. There are 2 Kimmies in F1 history now. There is indeed. I mean, if you name your child Kimmy, he's going to be a good driver. Alright, that's that done then. Good stuff. Don't know how I pulled that. Max isn't doing that well. He got lucky. Yeah, he got lucky with his disqualification. But at the end of the day, he has no business being anywhere near the McLarens, let alone, you know, one stinky performance away from winning the title from, you know, McLarens. Turn the line off. Joking. Well, even if you weren't joking, it's just one of those where you hear it 100 times, you just don't really care. Look, the line makes the game easier to play, therefore I will use it because it makes the game easier. I'm all about that. Make it as easy as possible. The race would be a great draw. Oh, I bet the Netflix crew are absolutely loving life with that going on. That's like the perfect bit of drama. And using Hollywood's and America's thing of faking things to make it look a lot more dramatized, they're going to cook with that. What am I doing? Oh, tire management. Tire management in the wet. Ugh. Driving in the wet's hard enough, let alone doing... Oh, goodness me. I do need to work on my wet weather ability. Actually, no, I won't, because no. I just find it so unfun. It's slow, it's boring, it's difficult. All the things I dislike. Still, I believe it's a dry quality race, and that's all that matters, really. Oh. Go! Quick! Whoa! If it starts raining during a Grand Prix, the Lamborghini pit wall, they better be praying, because it's not going to go down well for their Jensen Button driver car. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If I was actually decent in the wet, I wouldn't really mind as much, but I am just so horrendous. They just make it, yeah, I just can't stand it. Oh, what's happened there then? I mean, you see, Tsunoda's done a 47, or 45 now from Hamilton. I've actually nearly beat them, but still, 7 tenths back at the start of practice. By the time it ends, I'm going to be yonked behind. Just noticed I have F1 23 for free on my PS5. Is it any good? Yeah. I think F1 23 is probably just as good, if not better, than this game. It's definitely my favourite in the whole series. I've also just played it the most. Sorry I haven't been shooting in the last week or so. Well, that's fine, mate. I mean, you don't have to apologise anyway. But I also haven't streamed the last 2 weeks, so you ain't missed anything. You are so underdog in YouTube subscription numbers. You are too good. I wish your numbers turn into millions. Oh, thanks, mate. It has been ridiculous the last sort of 2 months. I've let myself down by not streaming, like I said, the last 2 weeks. But, you know, from up until the start of September this year, I had 1.4k. And it was really tough. I didn't do anything for like 6 months. I was like, what's the point? You know, I sit here for 6-7 hours a day. Haha, funny. You know, editing, making videos, uploading every day. And no one gives a shit. So I was just going to bin it off and, yeah, gave it one last chance. And it's doing pretty good. You know, we've gained 1.3k subscribers in sort of 2 months. I got my first, like, proper paycheck as well. Nothing crazy, it's 100 quid, but, you know, that could go towards a Christmas present. You know, that's good stuff. Alright, now, I can't be bothered doing race strategy. I should, because I haven't... Oh, it's a wet quali. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. It's all gone horrifically wrong for me. Oh, oh Nelly O'Neill. Oh, it's all good. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. Even if I start at the back, I believe in the comeback. I shouldn't be that good anyway. Honestly, as always, the objective is to beat my teammate. Although, to be fair, Victor Martins is consistent. I hope, or I don't hope, but I predict he's going to consistently be near the back because he's a rookie in the worst car. But, and I feel like I could do better than that. You know? Oh, I'm getting a bit tired, you know. I need water. Why is my water solid? Not happy about that. Remember to keep hydrated. That's one of my biggest failings. I just don't drink anything. I remember the other day, I went 3 days without... I think in 3 days I had like 2 cups of tea and that was it. It's no wonder I feel drowsy all the time. I walk 5 miles a day. And like, you know, get all this exercise in. So I'm all like, you know, sweaty and all that. And then I just don't drink. So it's no shock. Right, oh. They've changed their mind apparently. It's no longer going to be wet and quali. They've changed their mind. I'm still recovering from the Monza stream. We could have had a win in the bag. I don't remember that one. Is that the one where Lando killed me? And I recovered to like 6th or something. And then like 2 days later, the Porsche career got deleted. that was the one. I love Monza. That felt special. But not to be, unfortunately. But we're here with fresh, brand new in Lamborghini. You know, another one of these big brands. Hopefully, we can do a bit better than the Porsche one. I don't remember how I did in Melbourne, but I think I did better by getting 4th. I think Melbourne, I got 7th. I remember it was wet. It was my first race without the line, and my tyre blew up on the last lap, and I managed to somehow get it home in 7th. That was a crazy race. Right, it's going to rain quite soon, so I'm going to get out now. Top 15. I was going to say, wait, Victor Martins is a... Excuse me. He is ahead of 3 drivers, including Kimi Antonelli. That is impressive. So a 30.2 is the lap time we're going for, because I want to beat my teammate. Alright, Fagil. Definitely said that wrong. My apologies. All good. Alright, let's go. Up the differential, and also, of course, lower the brake bias. And let's go. See how we get on. My first lap in the dry. Of course, practice was in the wet, so I have no idea how this is going to go. And if it does rain in the next sort of 20 minutes, as it's projected, and I don't put in a good lap, I'm buggered. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, then. Oh, then. Ew. Okay, it's an alright sector 1. You want me to go gear 4 through there? I forgot that's too high, no? Fake with driver raid. I don't know if you're trying to be insulting, but I literally agree with you. I just don't care about being a proper racing driver. I'm here to muck about in a Lamborghini on an arcade game. So I don't know what you expect me to say. One minute 12.6 for Doohan. I'm 7 tenths up. Good stuff. Into the final chicane. Get the exit. Woohoo! Good fun. Not a bad lap. Top 9. Don't know if that's enough to get me through. I'm going to take a gamble and say it is, but there you go. That head wobble speaks volumes. Do I have a head wobble? I know my body subconsciously moves when I corner, but I don't think my head wobbles. I've got quite a stiff neck. I prefer F1 23 over 25. I had a better career in 23 with Michael as my teammate. That does sound quite cool. That's elite company. 23 is my most played game, so, you know, by default it's going to be my favourite. Handling was lovely. It was just good vibes around that time. I'm 7 tenths clear. Take a gamble, don't care. Please! Please? Yep, gamble paid off. Only dropped 1 place. Good stuff. How'd Victor get on? I mean, hey, look at that. He is only a 10th away from not being knocked out, and he's not last. In fact, he's beat 4 drivers. That is a very impressive comeback from Melbourne where he was half a second behind Stroll in 21st. What car do I drive in real life? Nothing. I don't drive. Michael, rock my team colours, white and gold. That's a nice combination, actually. Just using my imagination, that does sound quite nice. Oh, it's raining. Right, I'm going to get out there now then, I think, probably. Like, now. How old am I? I'm 19. Shockingly. Oh, I've gone out too late. It's raining. Oh, no. Well, let's just hope not everyone's done a lap and I can pull something together, but I feel like I might have cocked this one up. Might not be too bad yet. Let's see. Okay, well, I've survived to the final corner, so there you go. That's good. You're pretty good, not gonna lie. Well, I am getting the game to basically drive for me with the racing line on and everything, so... yeah, okay. I don't know what I just did there. That wasn't even the game, or that was just me. I just forgot to brake. Oh. Oh, no. I'm usually not too bad in mixed conditions, but that was pretty appalling. I don't disable DRS, I need that. Ow. To be fair, there's only one DRS. Not too bad. Yeah, I don't have much hope for this, to be honest. That Sector 1's ruined me, though. I don't think the 2 or 3 is going to be anywhere near good enough. I feel like everyone got out early enough. But at the same time, the Sector 1, there's probably half a second in it. Do you know what I mean? Gonna try do it flat. Yep, nice. Probably the maximum I'm going to get, considering it's, you know, pissing it down. I mean, I crossed the line.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing.
That was scary. Ah, okay. Whatever. Max in the background watching approvingly. Well, he's not going to approve of that, is it? Where'd you get a Verstappen thingy? If you're talking about that thing... Amazon. Well, it's pissing it down. I might do a lap on the Inters, just because why not? But I have no real hope. Everyone got a soft run in, and then, you know, even to get through, it's basically it's a dry time, so there's no real chance. But we might as well do a lap for the funsies more than anything. You're back? I am back indeed, Dennis. Mixed feelings about being back. The entertainment's all right, but. My goodness, my driving is horrendous. Like, genuinely the worst that I've ever done, ever. It's really poor. If Max wins the championship, I can die happy. If Lando wins, I can die happy. That's exactly how I feel.
30 seconds left in the session.
I know there's only 30 seconds left, you twat. I can read, thank you. It's literally my surname. Alright. Begin. Might actually be able to gain time. Never mind. I thought the Inters would have more grip than a mixed conditions soft, but apparently not. It's actually worse. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that, to be fair, but that was actually... If it started in the wet, this is actually quite a good opening first sector. Which is annoying. It's like the best lap I've put in the wet, and it just doesn't mean anything. Actually, we go for Antonelli's lap time, which is on Inters. Never mind. No, we can't. How has Antonelli done that on Inters? I can't even beat my own soft time on Inters. Oh my goodness. I was playing yesterday and I was driving pretty well. So I don't know what's happened between yesterday and today, but it's very shocking. You're right, Bobby. We're 3 subscribers away from 2,700. So let's lock in, see if we can get that. We've got a whole race to do yet, so we should be able to. Oh, a little first gear. Look at that for a bit of fun. Yeah. So we're going to be starting 15th for the Japanese Grand Prix. Lando Norris in 14th. It's not good. All right, Adam. This race better be decent, though. I don't really care about the result, just like the driving standard, because Melbourne, I might have got 4th and qualified 4th, but at the end of the day, I didn't do a single lap without at least one mistake. And the same with that. All of my qualifying laps were awful. Wow. Tough. Like I said, though, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. So, let's see. Maybe get a little bit off a safety car or something. Who knows? I mean, I qualified my teammate, so I'm 2-0 on that. So, as long as I finish ahead of Victor, I don't really give a shit what happens. And quick. I ain't got all day. Been live nearly 2 hours, and I've still got a whole Grand Prix to do. Looking at a little 2.5 hour stream, that's what I'm going to stick to. Because I had a 1 week burnout after I did 2 100% races. And then my recent burnout, which was last 2 weeks, was after I did 3 50% races. If I do anything more than 2 half-length races, my brain's like, no, I can't face playing the game. So, to keep myself consistent and always on, I'm just going to stick to 2 half-length races every day, or as much as possible. So, yeah. Before, I couldn't do more races because I started getting quite a lot of pain. But I don't really get that anymore, so I thought I could do more, but oh, the burnout I got afterwards was egregious. Alright, Flosser. Alright, let's do 28-3, I guess. 2-stop strategy, I really don't like that, though. I think I'd rather go to, like, this one, which is slower, but I don't know. I'm really bad with tyre wear. I think we saw that in Melbourne. It was shocking. So I think I'd rather do hard, medium, soft. I think I'd rather do this and then pit like lap 8 and then like lap 12. Or lap 9 and then that. Let's give it a go. I don't think the softs are going to last long enough. So if we just do this, it's 1 less on the medium. I should be able to extend the hard by 1, and then it's 1 less on the soft to get that boom. You know what I mean? Oh, you're right, Romanian Country Ball 9, my favourite name ever. Oh, I'll be doing good. How's streaming going? Well, it's my first stream back in a couple of weeks. The driving standards are horrible, but I'm having a good time, so that's good. What's up? I'm the new sub. Oh my goodness, what's happened there? We've done it, everyone! 2,700! Go on! I only said like 5 minutes ago at 2697, you know, let's lock in. And there we go, 2702. Well done, everyone. Thank you. You're right, Liam. I'm doing good, mate. I mean, as I just said, I'm driving horribly, but I'm feeling good. Right. Suzuka Grand Prix with a custom strategy. 9 times out of 10, this doesn't go well. So, we'll see. The last time I did my own strategy was on F1 Manager at Monaco in the wet. I left one of my drivers out on wet tyres in the drive for 20 laps, and they finished 4 laps behind everyone else. So, yeah. Not good. I'm gonna tap out. Good luck. See you later, mate. Thanks for stopping by. I sub. Thank you, Hero. You did. Just saw it tick up to 2703. Go on, then. I'm quite happy, really. To be honest, for not streaming for like a couple of weeks, I was expecting, you know, one or, you know, a couple little handful of people chatting about, and, you know, maybe like 1 or 2 subscribers. We've gained like, what, 10, 15, 20 kind of thing? It's quite good. Alright. Starting 15th. Probably accurate to where our car is, to be fair. But I think we can gain a lot of places. I also need to remember to change my diffs and stuff. And for round 2, we are away. Not a wheel spin, but it is recoverable. Alright, quick. Change that to that. Change that to that. Okay, we're good. Bottled it with Hulkenberg, but honestly, I'd rather do that than crash, you know what I mean? That'll do. Get him. Get him. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, be careful of the oversteer. Now the understeer. And we're good. Okay, we survived. Good stuff. I think I want to put my diff a bit lower, to be honest, because I'm just nervous about the tyre wear. I think the original... Hang on, I'll have that. Hello. Thank you, Kimmy. They're just not defending your inside. Oh, I can get Lando here as well. I mean, why not? It's Lando Bottle Job Norris. Have at him. Keep it on track. Nice move. I mean, that's pretty picture-perfect lap 1, really. Gained 3 places, a McLaren. Looking good. Liam Lawson up ahead in the Maserati. I'm going to go into his arse. No, I'm not. What a lap 1, by the way. Go on, the boy.
Okay, DRS is now available.
That's not a lot of straight line speed, to be honest. Yo. I mean, although these cars are all better than mine, my driving's better than all of them. So, I'm hoping I can pass them. Maybe not. I got a weird transfer on my career. Stroll and Verstappen swap seats. That just sounds like F1 all over, or F1 25 at least, the F1 games. Chucking Stroll in a Red Bull and Verstappen in the Aston. I remember I did a simulation once of, like, I simulated 10 years just in a career mode, and some of the moves was crazy. I think Ollie Behrman went to Red Bull, Verstappen was in a Haas, Hamilton was in an Alpine. It was crazy. Cool, Lawson, you've not left me much space there, pal. I'm going to leave you no space, twat. Car feels really good, by the way. Almost in the points already. You're out Rodriguez and Gethin. Definitely taking too much curb on that first part of the chicane. I'll remember that for next lap. Oh, no DRS. Oh, you're finished, blood. Fernando Alonso. More like Fernando washed Alonso. I don't know what that means. That's not even part of his name. I've just given him a middle name. Never mind. I had a dream about Fernando Alonso last night. I had a dream that I got into a Volkswagen Golf with him. And we went driving about, like, my little area, which was quite odd. But there you go. Whoa, big snap of oversteer. Not fun. Fernando Sigma Alonso. Yeah, that's a better name. Can't believe I'm seeing Fernando Alonso slander in this day and age. I know most F1 fans on social media are quite new and they do it for attention, but we can't be calling Fernando like old and washed. No chance. Got a complete mixture of tyres in the next sort of few cars. Got me on the mediums, got Hamilton on the softs, Piastri on the hards. I'm hoping that means I can pass both of them quite quick. Although probably Hamilton, because his softs are going to run out hopefully quite soon. Oh my, it's all kicking off up here. Wait, this is opportunity time. All right, take less curb. There we go. And then more curb. That's the method. Less curb into more curb. Can we get Lewis Hamilton? No. That is valid straight line speed from the Ferrari. That's good stuff. Okay, not bad. Just need one of these lot to scrap with each other, and that will allow me to sort of get stuck in. In the meantime, I can just save overtakes. So you know what? Keep this up, lads. 10th with there's a Haas ahead of this whole pack, so I might be able to catch them as well. I mean, look at this. I'm still with them. And look at the overtake I've saved up. I've got a full tank. Hang on, I love you, son. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Have it. Get him. Yeah, there you go. Little Lewis Hamilton overtake for you. Shout out, Lewis. I feel bad for him with how underperforming he is, but that's Ferrari for you. I'm a huge Verstappen fan. I mean, hey, me too, mate. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 posters, a signed shirt, and a statue. What mods have I got? Can I change car in there? I can. Right. We have the V10, of course. I'm in the Lamborghini. I've got the McLaren in red. We've got the Williams is now Jaguar. RB is Maserati, which is this. Haas is DHL. Mercedes are white. Red Bull are Ford, and also a brighter blue, much like their Academy car, like the F1 Academy livery. Ferrari are just their normal one from 2019. Alpine are Benetton. Aston Martin is this team, which is Repsol. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. And I think, oh yeah, and Sauber are Audi. So we've got basically a whole different grid of cars. The few F1 dreams I've ever had always involved being very close friends with Lewis Hamilton. Fair enough. I had a dream where I went to a restaurant with Checo Perez. I remember that. That was quite odd. Who do you think is winning the World Drivers' Championship? I asked you this a week or so ago. I think Lando. I know, regardless of disqualification, I still think he's got that. I mean, Qatar is a much more McLaren-Lando track. It's also a Piastri track, and it's a Red Bull track. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I do think that Lando's going to cook and probably win. I hope so, anyway. Although, I don't think a Piastri comeback is crazy. I feel like he's going to come back in Qatar as well. Hang on! Major scrappage up ahead! Major scrappage. It's a shame I couldn't really take advantage of that. I was a bit too far back, but that's important. I need that to keep happening if I want to make some moves. Still, though, to get into the top 9 after, 6 places in 5 laps is bloody class. Pace is strong, car feels good, pocketing Hamilton. It's good stuff.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Go Max, it's like I always say, or like I've said a few times this stream, if Max does win, it's a shame because I wanted Lando to win his first, but I love Max, I wouldn't care that much. Let's get Oscar here, shall we? On the grass, oh my! Didn't leave much space, did you, Oscar? He's doing it again. Imagine leaving space for your rival. Couldn't be me, apparently, says Oscar. Gotta try and out-drag him now. Come on in. Come on in. Where's our straight line speed coming from, then? Oh, what was that, Oscar? The major bottle job of 2025. Get him. Fine. Oh, no. Big snappage. Okay, all right. What was that, Oscar? He braked so early. Hang on, what's the straight line speed malarkey? I'm not having this. Try and catch up to Hajar now. That was very messy, but at least we got the job done. I should have just gone down the inside. I don't know why I tried to go around the outside. Of course, it's not going to leave me space. Why would you do that? You should mod Perez into the game. I wish I knew how to do that, because I would immediately. I could maybe ask someone to do it for me, but yeah, that'd be good. Repsol is most likely Honda. Oh, I know what team they are. I know they're Aston. I just don't know what Repsol is. So, yeah. Are you Australian? No, I'm British. That's basically the same thing. Sorry, that's not funny. That's a very old joke. But, no, I'm British. I love Australia, though. Also, wouldn't it be like 11 PM for Australians right now? I don't know. AI difficulty, 110. Alright, I'll put on 110 on, every single track. I'm still of the opinion that I'm not good enough to, but they keep making the game AI worse and worse every year, so I mean... Yeah. I associate Repsol with Honda's MotoGP venture. I see, yeah, see, because I don't know what Repsol is, I didn't know. Oh, you're right, Scan, good to see you, mate. Good stuff. How do you get the Lamborghini badge and stuff? It's a mod. Of course, PC only. It's in my description. Down there, there's a link to it. It's very well done. As was the Porsche one, to be fair. Alright, please. Oh, look at that! Kick that arse out, Hajar. Go on! Oh, wow. My straight line speed is shocking. We get the job done. Up into the top 7 goes Fat Prim. Look at me go. Good stuff. Okay, thanks. Anytime, mate. If you have been, what countries have you been to other than Britain? Only Switzerland. Went there twice, 2 years back to back, when I was about 12, in the winter time. I guess you could technically say, I think France as well, because I drove through France to get to Switzerland, but didn't spend much time there. I mean, apart from the freezing cold, it was a lovely place from what I remember. I'm a high-performance athlete sweat. I miss Danny Rick. Don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? Make graphics for companies, like adverts. And this. I get a couple of quid from playing darts in pubs around the, you know, east of the country. So, 3 things. All adds up. Hamilton's got Hajar. See if he catches me. I'm so happy with my pace right now. I'm cooking. I've only been to my home country, Belgium, Ireland, France, and America. It's quite a, quite a difference, though. I mean, you've got, like, 2 continents, so I only have 1. I'm thinking of getting an F1 sim setup. Which one do I use? I've got a whole Thrustmaster rig of a T300 base, an open wheel add-on wheel, and I don't know what the pedals are, unfortunately. Graphic designers are criminally underrated. You have my recognition? Oh, thanks, mate. To be fair, I started doing it to just make, like Twitter headers and things for, like, players, in, like, gaming. And I did that for a few years, from, like, 2019 until 2023, and I thought, hang on. I basically now know Photoshop and, like, Illustrator inside out, so why don't I just start, like, making money from it? And there you go, that's basically what it's doing. And a lot of that came from making thumbnails for videos as well, so that was quite good. Good bit of practice. How much did the sim setup cost? That's a good question. I'd say 500. But that was 6 years ago. I don't know what you'd get it for now. I know the base is like 300 when I got it. The wheel was 100 and the pedals are probably about 100. But you probably get it for a lot cheaper, especially because they're old. And also, obviously, second-hand market, you probably get it a lot cheaper. New subs? Oh, let's go! What a fantastic comeback stream. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anything. I mean, I never really expect anything anyway, but, like, yeah, for the first stream back, I don't know, I was just agreed to chill, but it's been fantastic. Thank you all. Seems to have finally woke up as well, because I'm finally driving decent. Not great, but good enough, you know? There is still probably another 2-3 temps a lap I could find, but yeah.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it.
I love anime and F1. You also have my recognition. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, ignore her. That's gone a bit wrong. It's a good thing I'm pitting. At the same time... Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Shit! Alright, come on, make it snappy anyway. Come on! Okay! Do I get ahead of Hamilton? Oh, shitting shit! What's better, darts or football? I think darts.
Okay, 1 stop to go. Just 1 stop left in this strategy.
I only care about football because of West Ham. If West Ham didn't exist, I wouldn't give a shit about football at all. Also, because of my physical condition, aka being a fat bastard, I can't really play football. Whereas darts, I can just play whenever I want, so, yeah. Alright, run. Got Hajar behind me. Is he must, yeah, he's pitted. Brand new mediums, I've got brand new hards. Hoping they can be somewhat consistent. Who's your favourite darts player? Luke Humphries is the best. Well, I don't know. Recent couple tournaments, I wouldn't say. My favourite's Garen Price. By far. But I like every dart player. Bit like football and F1. I don't really dislike anyone or any team. But yeah. Do. Max Verstappen. Do. I need my revenge, Lewis!
Victor is in the pits now.
I'm coming! Humphries is great, though. Very nice bloke. I've met him. At an exhibition. Where's Norris come from?
Condition still looking good.
Ah! Of course my tyre condition's going to look good. I only put them on like 2 laps ago. I'm a Mark Lock-in. Go around. Alright, so I guess my race is for a top 8, I suppose. Besides being an enthusiast, do you play any sports? No. Like I said, because of my physical condition, I don't really get to do much physical stuff. Oh shit, that's gone a bit wrong. Lando Norris is rattling me! I can't stand it. Is it Geraint Price the Kimi Raikkonen of darts? Yeah. 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 That is his nickname, to be fair. Oh! Go on, Lando! Kick that arse out. Just doesn't impact his performance whatsoever. So why not? Hard tyres are not doing very good right now. Sorry to hear that. Well, yeah, I didn't mean like I've got some actual like disease. I meant like because I'm a fat bastard because I eat too much. I can't really do much without just being out of breath. I mean, darts involve standing still, so I can sort of do it for like an hour. But if I play like, I mean, I love football, I love tennis, I love badminton. Dodgeball was my favourite as a child. Love cricket. But, play them for any more than like 10 minutes, I'm just like... So, it's tough. We're working on it though, we're working on it, all good. And body shame yourself? I wouldn't call it that. It's like me saying I can see well. Like, no. Let's face the facts here. Alright, so I'm 9th, and I believe everyone's made a pit stop. I don't know who this Haas driver is, but they are putting in a generational performance. Probably Ollie Behrman. But still, even if it's Ocon, whoever it is, what a drive. In the Haas, in the top, like, 5, I'm struggling to stay with Norris. Hard tyres really just not cooking for me, honestly. Although we have got softs at the end, so... hopefully that's good. Liverpool in the mud? Oh, they so are. I'm loving it. I didn't mind Liverpool, but until Klopp left, it's just sort of, just go away, like you're boring. Although I don't want Arsenal to win the Prem, so come on Man City, Chelsea, Aston Villa, whoever wants to have a go, please. You can't laugh at Tottenham anymore because they won something. We need someone to laugh at. We ever use cockpit cam? Maybe. I think if I was to do that though, I'd do it for like a one-off stream. Maybe when I do my 100% races, like say if I do Qatar this weekend, I could do it then. I love cockpit cam actually, it's just... the driving's different, as in like... the steering angle is different from this view to cockpit cam, so I can't really switch it on now. But maybe like when I do my 100% stream for Qatar, yeah. Give it a go. Also, who won last year's Grand Prix? It was Max, right? Who won the 2024 Grand Prix in Qatar? Because I like to drive as the last year's winner, so I'll probably do that. And then... Abu Dhabi was Norris, right? Last year? Yeah. Okay. Speaking of Norris, he is dunking serious time on my forehead. Still, even if I finish 9th, I'm well happy with that. My driving's good, the pace is good, the car's good. So yeah, I'm happy. What's in my driving for? I'm driving for a Lamborghini. You right, Bloom? Back end of last year, very bad memories. Obviously, as a Checo supporter, to see him have that spin in Qatar and then the DNF on the first lap of Abu Dhabi. That would have been so bad if that was his final race in Formula 1, by the way. Imagine that. Your final Grand Prix, you spin out on, like, the 4th corner. Oh, goodness me, that'd be bad. I think 2026 is going to be an insane year for Perez. Because I know Imola was just a test and not representative in any way, but you can't help but not look at the lap times and think, hang on, he's faster than this year's race pace. And 24 and 23. On hard tyres. He seems confident as well, which is something he's not had in years. So I'm very excited. And Bottas as well. I love Bottas. Genuinely like the dream driver pairing for me. Unreal stuff. Checo's still a legend for his defense in Abu Dhabi 21. Absolutely. He doesn't get nearly enough credit for that. If he did, I know obviously there was a much larger factor at play that the sporting director was a bit cheeky. But you also have to look at the fact that even if the sporting director did exactly the same thing he did, but Checo didn't do that defending, Hamilton would have won. But I suppose it's also the other way around. If Checo done his defense and the safety guard didn't go back in, or they didn't cheese it, then Hamilton would have won. But, like, you know what I'm trying to say. Max needed both of those things to happen. If one didn't, he would have lost. My top 10 from 10th to 1st is Hakkinen, Prost, Jensen, Button. Please don't. I mean, I love Jensen, but I wouldn't put him 8th best of all time. I'm hoping there's someone else. Mansell, Rosberg, Kimi, Vettel, Max, Lewis, Senna, Schumacher. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong. I can only say that I like a lot of that. I do like the Mansell shout, by the way. But Rosberg is an interesting one. I haven't really watched much of his career, though. Like, in detail, so I don't know. I just feel like I don't think I've ever seen him in a top 10 before. But fair enough. I like it. There is no wrong answer. I think the only, like, facts about the top, like, 10 of all... Not concentrating enough. We'll use me one flashback. Oh, that's my first, like, proper big one. And what even happened? Hit the inside curb. What a knobhead. One of the most rookie mistakes you could possibly hope to make around here. Absolute tosser. Sorry for that, anyway. I feel like Senna, Schumacher, and Hamilton have to be in the top 10, but everything else is sort of fair game. I still think Prost needs to be in there. And maybe Jim Clark, but I don't know. I'll still put Alonso in there. And Kimi. I don't know about Vettel. I think Vettel's got to be in there. 4-time world champion. Yeah. Let's hope that accident hasn't, knocked my confidence and I can still drive properly. Good luck with the next race. Thanks, mate. He's done an Arsenal. I have, mate. That was really tough. That's annoyed me more than usual because I've been driving so consistently as well. And to make such a stupid mistake like that has annoyed me. Not Nico, you meant Keke. He only won like 5 races in his career. Is there... What's like the defining factor for putting him that high? Is there a specific reason? Are you Finnish, maybe? I don't know. These hard tyres stink! What's the wear on them? It's quite high, but it's not that high. Ugh. I mean, like I said, if you think that, that's perfectly okay. It's just, I seek to understand. Well, the gap to Albon has stayed pretty much exactly the same, so that's good at least. And of course, final 6 laps are going to be chucking on the softs. Although, to be fair, honestly, I could probably go to the end. We'll see. He drove death traps. So, does that mean we can put any driver from his period in the top 10? You stay up for Las Vegas? I did. Actually, I didn't stay up for it. I slept and woke up for it. And then fell asleep again at like 7 AM after the McLarens got disqualified. I stayed awake just to see what would happen from that. And then once they were disqualified, I was like, right, bedtime! The self-employed lifestyle. Just wake up when you want. Very lucky. That's better. There you go. My favourite football team? West Ham United. It's in my blood. I've got a solid 5 generations on both sides of my family. All born in the same area, right next to West Ham's old stadium, so it's quite a deep connection. Switching Keke out for Fangio. Fair enough. That's why I say, like, no list is wrong, apart from, like, the elite, like, 4, like, your Hamilton, Schumacher and Senna, and maybe Prost and Jim Clark, is that they all drove so different cars. You can only compare them to their competition, really, and that's about it. And also, of course, most of them weren't alive, or I wasn't alive when they were driving, so I don't really know shit, do you know what I mean? I mean, the only world champions that I've, like, been alive for is Alonso, Kimi, Hamilton, Button, Rosberg, and Verstappen. Maybe, hopefully, Norris as well. What makes you say that, Mark? Oh, fair enough. Well, I think that's confirmed the fact I will need to do another stop, considering there's like 8 laps left. Nerf chips? Don't know what that means. My top 5 from 5th. Kimi, Vettel, Senna, Schumacher, Hamilton. I like that, you know? I mean, obviously, there's no denying the fact Hamilton is statistically the greatest of all time. I just think Senna and maybe Schumacher had a bit of an edge. And Prost as well. Prost is so stupidly underrated. He's on par with Senna. And, like, maybe even a little bit better. He's outrageous. Nah, I'll still stick with my original top 5 of Senna, Schumacher, Prost, Hamilton, Jim Clark, and then probably Verstappen 6th, Alonso 7th, Kimi Räikkönen 8th, Vettel 9th, and maybe Mika Häkkinen 10th. Although I haven't really thought that hard about the bottom 5 of me, apart from Verstappen. But if Verstappen wins this year's title, I'll probably put him ahead of Prost and maybe even Schumacher and put him 3rd or even 2nd, because he has no business. I mean, obviously it's mostly down to the biggest McLaren or bottle job in history, but even so, ridiculous driving. Although, like I always say, if he doesn't have a championship-winning car for most of his career, he wouldn't be anywhere near the GOAT debate. Neither would Hamilton or Schumacher or Senna. So they are probably, like, think of, like, some really average driver, like... I don't even know. I can't think of a driver. Why can I not? Think of Sergio Perez. If he had a actually, no, you can't because he was shit. Nico Hulkenberg, that's a good one. If he had a championship-winning car for most of his career, we'd probably put him in the GOAT debate. So it's just pretty much, it's also quite luck-based. I still think the elite are going to have that edge over, like, any other driver. But you do also have to get quite lucky and pick the right team that are going to put you up there, do you know what I mean? Top 5 is Prost, Max, Hamilton, Schumacher, Senna. That's good. I like that. It is funny, though, when people say, like... You know, people try and discredit Hamilton because he had the best car. It's like, yeah, you're not going to win without the best car. That's kind of how that works. So, what's your point? You've still got to sit there and drive it, though. Do you know what I mean? Why am I hearing, like, Roblox Tycoon music in the background? This no copyright playlist is not cooking for me right now. Hello, Oscar. You alright, mate? You come to ruin my day? Prick. When am I pitting? This lap. Good. Might as well save the battery so I can have a strong outlap on the softs. And also ruin Oscar's race. I think it's just quite funny. Sorry to keep pausing, but I like reading chat. Senna's the GOAT, and then Schumi and Lauda. To be fair, I haven't even mentioned Lauda. He's a very valid one. Top 3 drivers you want to touch. I'm not going to say that, to be honest. I'd rather not. Oh, that's great. If circumstances were different, Fernando would be a 6 or a 7-time world champion. He actually would. Same with Alain Prost. He missed out on, what, 2 or 3 titles by, like, 2 points? Ridiculous. How do you get those badges? Or, what is it called? By button. Oh, that? Oh, wait, that's perfectly timed. Oh, shit. Well, obviously, I assume you mean the Lamborghini one. That's just a mod in my description. Obviously, the rest are just part of the game. Decent. Alright, let's get in. I mean, to be fair, everyone... I mean, actually, wait, I'm 3rd. I'm going to come out 5th. That is the luckiest thing ever.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
Right, go, 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 go. Go. Break! Holy shit. Alright, come on, quick, quick, quick. Quick! Lovely. Right, medium. No, off. That. Nice. How's your car going so fast? Because I'm just the best driver in the world, mate. Thanks so much, anytime. I had a dream that I became a Formula racer. That's a pretty banging dream, to be honest. Prost, a 9-time world champion if things were different. And I don't want to say it because it's a bit sad, but if Senna didn't have that accident, he would have been like an 8-time world champion. I mean, he's winning 94 and 95 and 96 and 97. Easily, because Williams had the best car in all those years. I mean, if Damon Hill is winning or should have won a championship other than Schumacher's, or a second championship with Schumacher's tomfoolery, then Senna would have absolutely done it. My top 3 drivers I want to touch is Leclerc, Russell, and Sainz. Valid.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish
I mean,
this compound.
how am I 9th? How'd that happen? Okay, I mean, never mind. I thought I got the luckiest safety car ever, but I'm just back where I was. Okay, fair enough. Leclerc's got to be up there really, though, to be honest. And Sainz. We all know you're the GOAT? Absolutely, mate. I mean, who's better than me? Let's be honest. I'll literally give you a tenner if you can name a driver better than me. I bet you can't. I'd be really sad if people can't realise I'm being sarcastic. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, maybe I could overtake a car or two. Especially at the restart, because I usually have quite good restarts. Or should I say, the AI usually have quite bad restarts. Probably going to have, what, 4 or 5 laps left? I want Carlos to operate me smoothly. That is an absolutely bonkers quote. I like it. It's good stuff. Try not to wear my tyres too much. 4? Oh, goodness me. Wait, I'm coming! Wait for me! I wish there were Formula female racers. Well, but first of all, I need to get rid of F1 Academy and get them into actual feeder series. Because if you win F1 Academy, where do you go? So, get rid of that. Might have one soon. Ping looks the bollocks, so yeah, chuck her in F3. She'll do well. Fernando is the king of lightning starts. Krim is the king of lightning restarts. I like that. Alonso's also just a 2-time world champion. I'm just a fat bloke playing the game, but we'll take it. The more I watch of Fernando's 2011 in that Ferrari that just couldn't turn, like that one clip at Abu Dhabi where he's just trying to drive around a corner and every single corner he gets the most chronic oversteer I've ever seen. It's hilarious. Verstappen's king of the lightning starts. He's not. He's a good starter, but I don't know. He's not an Alonso at Spain kind of starter, though. Alright, safety car should be in this lap. I know we've got a couple waiting, but come on. Go on, Mylander. Push that Mercedes. Based on the driving in F1 Academy, I don't think they would do that well in F3 or 2. No. Probably not. Apart from maybe like the top 3. Yeah. It's tough. I mean, I get the idea of F1 Academy, get like women into motorsports, but at the same time, like I said, if you win F1 Academy, you don't really have nowhere to go. Because their cars are horrid. I mean, are they even F4 level? I'm pretty sure they're like worse than F4 or something. So, yeah. I think obviously if you want to reach F1, you should, even if, no matter what you are or where you are or whatever, you should just do the normal karting, F4, Formula Renault, F3, F2, F1. How am I doing? I'm pretty good, mate. Got a safety car. Everyone on soft tyres should have like 3 laps of racing. Formula Academy is just F3 cars modded to have way less downforce, and the females are struggling to drive them. I thought they were F4 cars, to be honest. I mean, they are pretty slow. Valtteri Bottas is better at starts. That one start Austria, my goodness. He definitely guessed that. There's no way he actually reacted that quick. He definitely just predicted and got it right and smashed it. Not like Maldonado's start at Belgium 2012. Where he just killed everyone. Actually, no, he didn't do anything, did it? It was Grosjean that did that. I remember now. Favorite F1 driver? Checo Perez. Can we just restart here? Because I'm bored. We should have restarted last lap, to be honest, where everyone's basically grouped up. Need some temperature going. Come on, warm up, you bastards. Verstappen for me? I think he's my third. it would be Checo, Jensen Button, Max Verstappen as my top 3 favourites. Maldonado was Ocon before Ocon. He ain't that bad. Who are you supporting, Checo? Because F1 isn't, he isn't in F1. Checo. I don't support anyone. I mean, maybe Lando, but that's about it. I don't really give a shit what anyone does this year. Because none of them are Checo, so... Alright. 3 laps. It's going to be quite an awkward restart. On the exit of a corner. But we are away. And I seem to have a little jump on Verstappen. Or Tsunoda, rather. No, I don't. Never mind. Alright. Well, I'm probably not going to gain any places from here, because I don't really have that kind of pace. Or maybe I do. I don't know.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
No, I imagine not, Mark. Now shut up and let me concentrate. Whee!
Green flag.
Must be quite entertaining to walk from a neutral point of view. Hang on. Gets to know. Ah! I mean, like I said, I'm supporting Lando this year. Like, I want Lando to win. But apart from that, don't really care. To be fair, I wouldn't even call it entertaining. The racing is so boring this year. Like, apart from Vegas, like, every race has been won from pole and stuff. It's just, yeah. It's alright. It's not... I mean, I do just watch F1 because I like watching cars go fast. But at the same time, jeez, it's boring. Hang on. Opportunity time! Danny Rick special! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Well done, Honey Badger. That's for you. You're a very swifty driver. Thanks, I guess. I don't think I am, but we move. Oh, I've gained 2 places. You know what? I'm happy with that, if I can keep it, of course. Go. Although, of course, I'm not that good. I am using the Dracy line after all, do you know what I mean? Need to try and get in DRS and Norris. I reckon I can have Ocon, you know? Medium tyres, meanwhile I want brand new softs. Get him. That's a nice exit. Go on then. Australia was the craziest race. No, I'm not saying they're all bad. It's just most of them, nothing really happens. I'm not quick enough. Can I at least have DRS? No, they are... Oh, wow, they're very quick. Okay, now we got it. Somehow Ocon's keeping that place. I actually need Norris to get that move done, and then that'll allow me to get him as well. Because he's being a twat, I might not get Ocon. I want Ocon, not Norris. I want the one in front. But also, Ocon's got that DRS train ahead of one of the Mercedes as well. If that Mercedes is on mediums, I might be able to get him as well. Oh, it's the final lap. Never mind. No, I'm not. I didn't even realise it's the final lap. Oh. I'm trying. Get him. Send it. Go on then. I'm dive bombing Lando. I don't give a shit. Have it! Oh, it's a lock up for Ocon. It's a broken front wing for me. Oh no, it's gone horribly wrong. Go. I need to pray that I've got straight line speed here, or else I'm dead. Oh no. Yep. Go. Tippy toe. Tippy toe. Have it! definitely brake too late regardless, but oh, it's annoying that Ocon locked up. Go! Can I do this flat? Surely. Okay, I should be good in the low speed. I think we're going to be all right. Whew. Yep. Yeah, low speed's fine. We're good. Okay. I'll take a top 6. It's a bit naughty. And I deserve a penalty for that. But luckily, the FIA are useless. So that won't happen. Oh, we take a 6th. This guy can drive? I don't know about that. I don't think... I mean, if that tells you anything, it tells you I can't. Good stuff. Yeah, we get it. Verstappen won again. Wow, well done, Max. Oh, wow, it's terrific, mate. It's only like your 70th win. No one cares. Through goes Jensen Button overtaking Lando Norris. Yeah, by crashing into Ocon. I used Ocon as a brake, so that's just my genius on display. Do you know what I mean? If I didn't use Ocon as a brake, I would have just gone straight on.
That certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula 1.
I mean, if you would have told me after quali, or even practice, I'd get a top 6 in the race, then I'd bite your arm off, because that is class. That's very good. I do just want to quickly take a look at that, that overtake, though, because it's a bit dodgy. Very dodgy. It is points. But... I don't know. I'll take it. Who cares? My genius is almost frightening. If you listen very closely, you can actually hear my genius. So, definitely didn't need to brake that late. Honestly, I could have braked way earlier and still got him. Yeah, no, even if Ocon, like, yeah, he locked up, went wide, and I still crashed into him. So... even if Ocon, like, locks up more, I'm still crashing into him. Regardless of what happened, I braked way too late. It was brave, just shit. So, there you go. Although I suppose I still got Lando. I wonder, do we think, if I didn't have a broken front wing, and I did these corners, like, normally, could I have got Ocon with overtake? What do you have left? Whoa! No chance. He had a full tank. I had barely anything left. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting him. He's done. What did that look like from this view? Did I actually overtake anyone during that race? I feel like I went from 15th to 6th without actually overtaking anyone. Oh, it's a great dive bomb as well. Like, it's actually fantastic, but it's just too late. Oh, well. So, I got Norris, and then I got someone at the start at some point here. I don't remember, though. What happened here? I have short-term memory loss, if you can't tell. I don't have a clue. Oh, yeah, I dive-bombed Tsunoda. This was a nice move. See, that's how it should have been done. Where I get past Tsunoda without clarting into Norris. That's what you want to do. And then it all went a bit wrong for Hamilton. This is where I did a Danny Rick special and sent it. Another very dodgy overtake. Like, I should have braked later here, like, way later. Didn't really leave him much space, but he went all the way over there for some reason, so I'll have you know. What about the rest of the race, though? Because I don't really remember. Lap 1 was quite good. Use Max next race, I mean... I can't change driver, so I can't really do that. But, you know, I mean, if I do a Qatar full race for the upcoming weekend, then, yeah, I will, because he won last year. That was a nice move, and I think I got someone else as well. I might have dived by Antonelli. Yeah, I did. Nice. Got Norris as well, and Lawson, and Alonso, and Hamilton, and Piastri. I overtook quite a lot of people, actually. And Hadjar. Okay, never mind. Alright, the standings for the second and final race of the day. I've learned from my mistakes. If I do any more than 2 races, I won't stream again for 2 weeks, so I'm sticking to 2. We are 4th in the drivers. 20 points from 2 races in the worst car is a pretty solid day. Max Verstappen leads, 2 wins from 2. Leclerc on 36 and Piastri on 23. How did Victor Martins get on that race? I think he had 1 DNF, I think. Yeah, he finished last. That's a shame, really, after a really good quali. To finish... Oh, okay. And then Constructors, 58 for Red Bull, only 8 points for Tsunoda in 2 Grand Prix. Meanwhile, his teammates got 50, and obviously 20 for Lamborghini. All right, I'm going to save that race. I quite enjoyed it. I mean, compared to Melbourne, that was a fantastic race. Driving was really nice and consistent, and got some nice overtakes, 15th to 6th, and it was enjoyable. That's good. Do you think Max can win in real life? Oh, of course. On form, he's probably the favourite. I mean, actually, to be fair, no, Lando's definitely the most on form. I mean, 2 wins and then a second. If they obviously exclude the disqualification, then yeah. Definitely. What's your opinions on Ronaldo red card against Northern Ireland? I don't know what that is. So, it was a disgraceful challenge, and he should have got more. He should have got a 3-match ban. Can I get any more? Oh. Great progress, though. Oh, it failed. Oh. Durability. Yeah, that'll do. Nothing. Okay. Okay, nothing there. I want component management. Right. 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then 5. How has he used 3 different engines in 2 Grand Prix weekends? Why have you done that, you twat? Alright, well, there's that then. And I think that's it.
Just got the latest on that situation, boss.
Oh, did I do well? Oh, I don't care. Right, coolio. I'm going to go have a good end to your day. Yeah. Hopefully I have a good end to my day as well, because I'm heading off now. Like I said, my 2 failings in my most recent streaming arc. Shut up, Anissa! Trying to do my outro! Shut up! God. Yeah. I had a week off after doing 2 full races, and I had 2 weeks off after doing 3 half races. So I know if I do 2 half races every day, I can stick to it. So I know the stream is a little bit on. I mean, it's 3 hours. It's not short by any means. But at the same time, yeah. I don't like the game that much where I can play it 4 hours a day. Burnout is serious. But anyway, that was a brilliant, fucking brilliant first stream back. I have gained somewhere near 30 subscribers, which is 10 times more than I thought I was going to. We've had the chat popping. We've had some great people. Not only 1 bad egg, from what I remember. So thank you for being all positive, and I'll see you a lot hopefully tomorrow for the return of the Fat Crim streaming arc. That'll be quite good. I might do Checo career tomorrow, because that's obviously not been a thing for a while. How many podiums have you gotten recently? Well, I've only done 2 races in this. I got 4th and 6th. Not many, because I don't really, I mean, I've done 4 career modes recently, and none of them I've got to, like, the top. I've won a couple races in my Checo Cadillac career before it got deleted. I got 1 or 2 podiums in my Porsche career before it got deleted, and I might have 1 podium in my most recent Checo career, which I started again. So, I don't know, I can't remember what was on my head, but I'll be hopefully back tomorrow. Hope you have a good, fantastic rest of your days. Hopefully Lando pulls out the bag this upcoming weekend. And I will see you lot tomorrow. Hopefully. Maybe not. Hopefully. Yeah. Goodbye! That's the word I'm trying to find. I remember English. Let's go. Could barely speak my own language. Class. See you a lot later. Bye.